biggest challengers will be Sydney Sutton. She is the #2 time in the U.S. compared to Cooper's 1. So we have the 2 fastest 300 runners so far in this early 2025 indoor campaign. Looks like a nice start from Cooper in lane 5. She's going to be in that McDonough uniform.
This is what we talk about. Cooper's not running afraid. She's really going. Sutton realized that I cannot let her get away from me, because if I do, my kick will mean nothing. But Cooper is running a really, really good race in the front right now.
Coming up right beside her on the inside is Sutton. Sutton challenging. It's Cooper and Sutton just a step behind her. And Elise Cooper is going to come across the line with a 1.5 lead, and it's going to be 36-30. And wow, if that stands right there, that would be a national record.
That is the way she ran. That was so dominant from the beginning to the end. Like I said, are you going to be fearless enough to jump out there and say, if they want it, they're going to have to, okay, clock, they're going to have to come and get it. That's what it looks like. But no, that's a really cool. So we just were notified that is a national record for Elise Cooper. Oh, my goodness. But that's how you have to do it. If you want a national record, you have to be dominant from the beginning, and that's what she did. Sutton realized that Cooper was a little far. She tried to make her move, but in making that move, probably gave out a little more gas than what she really wanted to do coming home.
And what a race indeed. A national record for Elise Cooper. So you can see it there, smile on her face, and she knows that she beats out the Bullis crew beside her.
I mean, from the beginning, you're going to see how Cooper kind of jumps on Brown here, if you will. Like what she did was she used her. She said, I want to catch her by the 150. So if I know if I do that, then I'm moving really, really well, because all the ladies are attacking. Sutton now has decided I cannot let her get away, because we're approaching the 100-meter mark and I will run out of real estate. But the issue with that is Cooper never got tired and she never broke. You're going to see right here, her stride stays open, those arms stay big, and she powers home to a national record.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough race, though, and she really never had anyone to catch in that race. She ran out in lane 5, so one of the, front positions, and just had to run her own race. Like you said, run confidently, run the best race you can, and it leads to a national record.
This is just job well done. Tonight she's going to be like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe I did it again. It's one of those things where your coach will tell you time and time again, you're ready, you're ready, you're ready. And when you start to believe in yourself and go out here and really attack and approach your race saying, I belong and I want this, this is when magical things like a national record, it just falls. She ran really well. I mean, Texas is getting a superstar. Cannot wait to keep my eye on her for her whole career.
And yeah, exactly. They are getting a superstar, a phenomenal season already. And we might get an interview here shortly with Keenan Gray.
Over the scoreboard right here. New national high school record for Miss Elise Cooper, taking down Shanti Jackson's time of 36:63. Great field assembled. Sydney Sutton pushed you right there to the limits. Take me through that last 50 meters or so.
Yeah. I could see Sydney in the corner of my eyes, so I was just keep going, keep running, and I really just try to maintain my form, because that's really what carries me through the line.
After you ran such a great time earlier this season at the VA Showcase, did you feel this was a possibility to break this record by the end of the season?
I didn't really expect it. I thought my 36.9 was the last 300 I do, but I guess I just want to try again. And I had a lot of good competition, so it definitely pushed me.
And I'm sure it was well worth the wait, right?
Yes. It definitely was.
I know you got the rest of the season coming up here. New Balance Indoors Nationals or Nike Indoor? So you got New Balance as well. What are we looking forward to competing there at that?
I'm doing the 200 and the 60.
All right, congratulations. New high school national record holder, Elise Cooper.
And a phenomenal interview there, hearing words from Elise Cooper. And one thing I take from that is she is used to the big pressure moment. We mentioned she was running against the second best competitor in the nation this year, but she has been in high pressure situations before. She ran at the U20 championships and the Pan American Games, and like I mentioned, she ran at the Olympic trials. So Dawn, kind of going off what you said with going out with confidence, that's exactly what Elise Cooper has proven over the course of her high school career.
Yes, she's built that. I mean, when you put in a lot of hard work, but then you continue to line up with competition and you don't run from it, and your coaches continue to pour into you like this is what's going to get you better. I mean, you're going to get things like this. You're going to get times like this. But confidence is dangerous. I remember after winning my gold, sounds crazy, but that's when I realized, like, oh, girl, you real good. And I went on a tear that complete next year because the confidence was there. Everything that I had been doing and I thought about myself, it happened on the big stage. And so I knew I belonged, and I ran like it, and that's what Cooper just did.